Hey, hi, how's it going, friends? I hope you all are doing well. It's your girl, Ash Coyote. So we're going to be checking out SCAM Fursuits on shopmascots.com. Yes, it is kind of an obvious scam site, but this is going to be a part of an ongoing series exploring SCAM Fursuits on the web. We will be checking out other websites like eBay, websites like Amazon and Etsy. And through the process, we will be identifying different characteristics of what makes a SCAM Fursuit, just so y'all can be aware and, you know, make your purchases just a little bit wiser, a little bit smarter, because hey, it can be hard looking for stuff on the web, especially if you're a new furry. And I want everybody to enjoy this fandom just as much as I do. If we can help folks get access to fursuits and other furry items that are actually made by real creators within our community, it's going to make our community a better place. All right, let's dive on in. So I kind of picked this website out just because it's one of those generic, strange websites full of scam suits that, you know, like are pretty obviously scam suits, but it's worth taking a look at regardless. We're on shopmascot.com. This right here is what I would consider to be kind of an obvious scam site, just based on the number of things that they have for sale over here. So they have 11,986 fursuits for sale. That seems a bit high, right? And then if you look at the suits, so like they're labeled as dog mascot, obviously. The first several suits, you know, like they're very mascot-y. But if you scroll down the list, eventually you get to something like this right here. Beautiful purple and gray husky. This is an obvious scam. So this is a very popular fursuit in our community who has had their suit kind of ripped off a lot. And you can see kind of going through here, there's others just like it kind of peppered in. So like this suit right here, which is a DHC, is not what you get. In all actuality, you probably get something more like this. Look at this beauty. Look at those eyes. Come on, come on, come on. Tell me those eyes aren't like perfect. Yeah, I love that it's even called big-eyed dog mascot. Aren't eyes supposed to be in the end of the eye stalks? Oh God, no! Those aren't antennas, those aren't ears, those are eye stalks. I hate it so much, thank you. You made that more horrifying than it ever needs to be. Oh my God. So, you know, like obviously, this right here is probably pretty close to what you would get from a place like this, more or less. This is not what you'll get. Click for image gallery. So they only have one picture. This is like the first kind of like obvious red flag. So if they only have one picture of the suit, that means it's probably not a real suit. Just saying. This one is obviously taken from somebody's social media. It was obviously a well-performing picture, and it's clickbait. It really is. It's just clickbait. So these people are trying to get people to click on here and be like, ooh, oh my God, $359 for this amazing fursuit. Yeah, seems a little sus, right? A little sus? Wonder what would happen if I called one of these. Maybe we should call one of these one day and just be like, hey, so what's the deal with the mascots? We could have like awkward Kit Boga moment on here, and I could just be like, hey, so why are you scamming people out of money for fursuits? I know a lot of folks just getting into the fandom that they go to a site like this, they see this and they're like, oh wait, wow, I can get a fursuit for $359, and they order it and they end up with something that's, let's just put it this way, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. I mean, that does tend to happen quite a lot when it comes to folks who go for like suits like this. Now, this one's an obvious scam. Some are less obvious. If you come to a website like this, shopmascot.com, and it has like a bajillion of every single type of animal ever, yeah, it's probably a scam site. Okay, so let's take a look at their foxes. So this right here is probably what you would get. This is not what you'd get for 359 bucks. This is one of my friends. This is definitely not what you'd get for 359 bucks. It's like a constant game of like go through this and see how many of these people you can recognize. Oh, look at this. It's Rivolo. Rivolo isn't even a fox. She's a wolf. They even put her in the wrong category. These aren't fursuits, these are faux suits. Oh, hey. I see what you did there. That was kind of cute. That was cute. Oh my God. I love this Five Nights at Freddy's. That's kind of funny. But like, you can pretty obviously tell which one's fake, which one's real, right? So where do you go to get good fursuits? So like, let's say you are new to the fandom. Let's say you are just brand new to the furry fandom and you're like, hey, I really want a fursuit so bad. Now, if you were to type into Google fursuit, right, you can see where the problem begins. There's a bunch of advertisements for fursuits. Tons. Most of these are scams. So like this one, this is the website we just went to, Shop Mascot. Is that Quartz down there? It is Quartz. Quartz for a whole $448.88. Wow, that's a steal of a deal for that fursuit. Just looking at the ads up here, you can see why people get misled. You can see why people end up going, you know, like going to one of these websites and they're like, hey, you know, like $3,000 is a lot of money for a fursuit. This $300 one looks good enough. Why don't I just buy it? And you know, like looking at the pictures, you might not notice that this is actually somebody else's costume altogether. Oh my god, that Ratatouille costume is scary. Oh my god. Ah, enjoy it, embrace it, let it become you. It's Ratatouille. You could be thick Ratatouille. Now, when we get down past the ads, past the popular products, both of which are kind of polluted by fake fursuits, we get to our first actual fursuit maker. So Lemon Brat is an actual fursuit maker, and they're good people. They are good people, genuinely good people. They vend at a lot of furry cons, but you know, like, we have to get through this whole top portion before we actually get to them. Kind of crazy, right? Hey, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you aren't already, and drop me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of shopmascots.com. Do you think this place is legit? Have you ever ordered a fursuit from a website like this? I want to hear about it. Lots of love. Goodbye.